go. Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. Let me move my camera down a little bit. Maybe that would be a little bit better. You guys can see like all my pretty stuff. Hey, beautiful girl, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, I saw the video that Shelby posted, the reel or video. I can't remember what they're called on Instagram, but that was really, really sweet. I love that. Hey, Bottoms Up Vintage, and let's find Joy. Hello, hello. Yes, Dee. Yes, I'm trying to make Tuesday my weekly show. We will see if I can get this going. But you guys, I worked really hard into the wee hours getting all of this set up and ready to go for today's show. I kind of put it into like my vibes. You guys, I went to like the thrift store and the antique store and all the places to go look for stuff. And apparently I had a vibe of like browns and coppers and golds and um just like natural colors. So I just kind of went with it. And then I sprinkled in some pinks and some blues. So we have like a little bit of everything in here. I got shiny brass, I got rustic, I have a little bit of everything, but you know what? This is kind of like my style. I like coordinating and it just has like a vibe. It has a really gorgeous vibe. So you guys check out my shop. I think I loaded every single thing. I just forgot to take a picture of one item and I can also do some random polls. So it's going to be so much fun today. If you guys have any requests, just let me know. I'm so excited to get started. I'm going to go ahead and throw up a giveaway. Why am I stressing out? I've been here before, right? It is a lot of work to get all of this set up and all the loading, you guys. I did all that last night and loaded for tonight's show as well. I am a part of the Spotlight and Brass Raid train, and I got that loaded up, and I'm really excited. I was like picking random pieces of brass that I had, and I actually finally looked up something. I've been wondering what the heck it was, and now I realize, oh, it's a silk iron. I was like, oh. I picked it up, had no clue what it was. So I'm learning all the things. Hey, Rusty Patina, welcome in. I'm just modding some of my friends in here, but you guys, no pressure to stay. If I mod you, I know we all have lives outside of Whatnot. I mean, really, we have lives, but you know what? We do have lives outside of Whatnot. But if you guys are able to stay, I love that. Yeah, we do. Yeah. I feel like I'm on Whatnot all the time. I love Whatnot. I love hanging out with my besties. That's kind of what it is. I hop on Whatnot because I'm like, I need to go hang out with my friends. And when nobody was on this morning, I was like, what am I supposed to do? I was trying to find new friends, you guys. Yes. Pre-bid, any requests that you guys have, just let me know. I don't see any pre-bids, but that's okay. I just loaded it last night. I didn't have a lot of time to allow people to browse my shop. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. This is a little bit of a newer piece, but I just find it funny and it's totally me because we all have those weeks where we're literally thinking this. This is a Primitives by Kathy sign. I'm gonna say it's modern, but I did find it at the thrift and it just cracked me up. So I had to grab it. I mean, who else agrees with this statement? We all have those weeks where we're literally like, what the fuck? So we're gonna get started. This is gonna run for $5, up and running now. Originally had a $16.95 price tag. So you know what? I found this at the thrift, so we get deals here. But welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate you guys. This will be perfect if you have like a desk at work and you're having a day. This needs to sit on your desk. If I still worked a corporate job and I worked in the office, I would totally be popping that up. Good morning, shooting from the hip. How are you doing? I missed you yesterday. I know you were probably in packing land and you were very, very busy. And I don't know what I did with my tape measure, you guys, but we're going to measure with our head today. Oh, you were there. Where the heck was I? I missed it. Were you quiet? Maybe that's what it was. So I'm going to say this is probably about 14 inches tall. But look at this. It is pressed flowers in a wood frame. Your notification popped up. Oh, yay. Thank you so much for popping in. Good morning, Lynn's Vintage Villa. Good to see you guys. And Livy. Hello, hello. You guys, this is very old frame. and it has a little hanger right there. And then on the bottom, it's a different language. I'm going to say maybe Russian. I have no idea. If you guys know what that says, then go for it. I have no idea, but I'm going to run this one next. Yes, there's some hearts. I love all the hearts. If you guys have any requests, let me know. Is it German? I don't know. German, Swedish, I have no idea. Oh my gosh, there we go. I have no idea. It's old. It's in another language. I didn't even look it up, but I just love the pressed flowers and the wood frame. It does have a little bit of water damage down here, but it's beautiful. Anyone want a screenshot and see if Google Translate can tell you what it is? I think it's cool. I think it's cool. So, um, anyways, that is there. Let's see. What do I want to show? My favorite pieces. Favorite pieces. I love this one. I've had it for a hot minute and I'm really surprised. Label indicates what that was another language. Livy, what? What? Not helpful. I couldn't read that. I'm dying. This is a Richard Hanger. I'm dying, you guys. This is a Richard Hanger. It is a print. Can someone translate, please? Right. It does have a signature. It does have a little bit of wear on the print, but I still love that. And it does have a hanger on the back. It also has a hole, so if you don't want to hang it by here, you can hang it right there. I just love the owls, you guys. I'm obsessed with owls. I love picking them up. And this is up and running. Kristen, you want to give away? Congratulations. Oh, you guys, I forgot to say, we're doing Max Shipping 921 today. Max Shipping 921. So if you see anything in the shop, like don't feel stressed out about the shipping because I'm going to cover it after the 921. Yay for discounted shipping. Okay, let's do, you need to stay in there. I need to show this off. I think this is cool. I think this is cool. This is 3 pieces, so you're gonna have to like assemble it when it comes to you. But it has the wall hangers that you can screw into the wall, and then this goes right here. This is an antique, like Victorian look, and it holds an oil lamp, like the bigger base oil lamps, and it sits right here and holds up. And I believe, looking and researching last night because I wanted to learn it has like a little thing so where it doesn't overheat the wall. It has like, you know what I'm talking about? It's kind of like metal or something. If you Google it, you will see it. But yes, my initial thought with this will be so fun. Yes, reflector. You guys are so smart. Words are hard when you're live. A shield, a reflector. Yes, you guys know what I'm saying. But I thought this would be really cool to put a plant in and hang it on the outside of your house by the front porch. And wouldn't that be adorable? And I just love all the details. And possibly you can hang something here and dangle it off if you wanted as well. And it does shift side to side. Can I show 22? I love requests. Yay. I do love requests. I will do that after I run this one. I just got to find it. And this one is going to run for $12, which is a steal of a deal, you guys. But that is running. But I just love all of the details. We can use it as its true purpose or a plant holder, or if you have like cowboy hats, that's another idea. It might be a little too big for that, but you could probably set a hat on here. That would be really cute. Makeup bowls. Oh my gosh, bottoms up. That is a cute idea. I love upcycling things. So just so you know, it's going to come in 3 pieces because that's just how it was. But that's awesome. Libby, that is coming to you. I'm excited to see what you're going to do with it. You're going to use it for plants. Yay. That's so exciting. Okay, so I saw a request for 22. I should have wrote that down so I would remember. Hi, Old May New. How are you doing? I feel like you haven't seen me. I haven't seen you in forever. Where have you been? I've been here. I've been here. 58. Thank you. I'm gonna mod you out and about, but no pressure to stay. Like I said, if I mod you guys and you have a life that you got to deal with outside of here, then go ahead and do that. Hopefully you guys saw the pictures on this. This is really cute. This is pewter. It is heavy. It is pewter and the brass detailing, and it's an ashtray. But you guys, I love the idea of flipping this over. This is what I saw whenever I picked it up. I was like, oh my gosh, let's flip it over and use it as a riser. And it looks so adorable. If you guys look at the pictures, I actually put an oil lamp sitting on top of it. And it was so cute. It does have the sticker on the bottom that says it was made in Hong Kong. My camera is being an asshole today. Sorry, friends. It doesn't want to focus, but I just love this as a riser. But you can use it as an ashtray. You can use it as a trinket dish. But I just love all of those details all the way around the rivets, and it kind of gives Moroccan vibes. That would be so great if I sold minis. Well, if you were a mini lover and you need a riser for minis, that would be perfect. What is that frame on flower? Wait, what? On the floor with the fancy top. Oh, Chic Antiques, thank you so much for your purchase. That is coming to you. I appreciate you. Are you talking about the one in front? I'm thinking. I have this preloaded. I just don't know if I put it in the show. This is actually like a smoky mirror. Let me see if I can bring it up. You guys see how it's like a smoky design on it? And it's an antique wood frame. And then the top is what made me fall in love with it. And this is the back. It has like, it's old. I wouldn't necessarily say it's like with the nails and stuff, but it's put together with the nails in the corners. Oh my gosh. Where's this nail? The nail here, and then the nail right there. They usually just do one, and I just absolutely love this. And instead of murder wire, they have several strings. There is one call out, which if you see how this comes up with a point right here, it's kind of partially missing right here, but I feel like it still looks fabulous. Isn't that good? Yes, you can add transfers to it. You can change out the mirror if you want to. I still think how it's smoky is really cool. It would look fabulous um, on a like a mantle, and then layer other pieces in front of it. I think that would be good. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I have it in my shop. Let me see. I'm searching mirror. It's right here. I'm going to run it since you guys asked about it, but no pressure, okay? And you know what? I'm going to drop the price down just a little bit just for today because someone asked for it. And that is up and running. I dropped the price from 48 to 35. Isn't that gorgeous? But it is so good. I found this out in the state sale. I picked it up because I just love those details at the top. I know it's not perfect, but it's perfect for me. I think it's just so good, you guys. So good. I mean, look at the frame detailing. Isn't that fun? Thank you guys for your bids. I appreciate it. It's so stunning. Look at those details on the top. Livy, that is coming to you. That's so good. That's so good. I'm going to have to be very careful because I know the top is going to be very temperamental. It will come to you just fine. It's gonna have cardboard protector all the way around it. Especially the top wood and then the mirror, of course. Mirrors are scary. This is why I shouldn't take off work. You're supposed to be decluttering. Sit on your hands, girl. Do you want me to mod you so your hands are busy? I'm kidding. So you guys said I had a pre-bid, so let me pull that one up. That one's really cute. Oh shoot, I forgot to do this. Hold on, you guys. I have to do this because I didn't even try this last night and I had an idea. I don't know if you guys can see it from this far away. You might need to zoom in on your screen, kind of like this. This is a silver riser, and then I have this egg thing. And I'm like, why not make it kind of like a fairy lamp? Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay, it's not going to be as cute now because I pulled it away, but that's all right. Okay, you are going to have to sit up there. This is a silver plated Reed and Barton World's Finest Silver Plate. Yeah, I made a fairy lamp. It just doesn't have a hole, so you need to use a battery operated one. But this is a Lotus flower. I had to think about it. Lotus flower, silver plate. It is Reed and Barton marked and stickered on the bottom. It is beautiful. You can clean it up very easily. There's YouTube videos how to clean up silver, but I like how it is patinaed. It's not perfect. I love that. And this is up. Yes, the fairy lamp could go in there too, you guys. That would be adorable. Hold on. After this sells, I'm going to try something just because I have to show it. Chic Antiques, that is coming to you. Thank you so much. Let's see. So I just want to show you this. This is what I was showing from a distance. And then I just put the little battery operated candle on the inside, but it's a candy dish, you guys. But it totally gives vibes of a fairy lamp. It just doesn't have a hole. But that is cute. Or, oh, that's cute too. Isn't that fun? So look at things in a different light. And that is adorable. I love that. I love that. I love both versions. Yes. But I saw this and I was like, that's cute together. Okay, since these are in my hand, I'm going to show these off. This is silver plated. Where are you at? I should have put numbers on these because I don't know where they're at in my shop. Oh, this one doesn't have a picture. That's why I forgot to take a picture of this. So this is a reticulated, basically means it's cut out around the edge. It's like a little riser and it's adorable. You can even flip it over and use it as like that if you wanted to. Fill the whole thing with fairy lights. Yes, I don't have a string of fairy lights. Otherwise, I would do that. Okay, and this is running just the riser if you would like that idea, but you can put things like this in there. I put a candle in it. You can do so much. That is a run-in. Chic Antiques is like, I need that. It is so cute. I love this. You need to look at things in a different light, and you could just make your house so special and moody and just perfect for you, right? Thank you so much. Yay. Okay. If you guys have requests, just let me know. You can put greenery on top of it. Yes. I'm going to do another giveaway. So many buttons to push. Okay, faster. Faster. Now I know why some big sellers, they just do random pulls because trying to find it in your lineup takes a little bit. Okay, so this is, can I see that rider? Why doesn't, I don't know. I don't know. The riser. The one I just sold, Libby? This one? This one? You're like, I need that. There we go. This is a candy dish. It is crystal cut. It has the wavy around the edge. Okay, I missed red chat. Oh, admins. Admins on this back end can see it. I'm just sorry, you guys. I'm reading the chat and I was getting thrown off. It has the crystal cut, it has the wavy edge. I think I need to clean it with glass cleaner and it would sparkle even more. You can fill this with fairy lamps. You can fill it with candy. You can even flip it over this way if you want. I mean, it literally looks the same either way. And this one is going to run now. I just love this. You can even have it as two and put this on top of like sconces, kind of like this, or like a riser as well. And that would kind of be like a candle holder. So you can do so many things with these. And I just love how this looks. So pretty. I've walked by this so many times. Take apart, make it two candles. Yes. I just had another idea, Libby. Hold on. I just had another idea. Oh my word. I'm a mess. Okay, maybe not this, but hold on. That's not the right idea. Not the right idea. We all see risers like this at the store for like candles. You could even use one half of it and get another one that matches. And then you could have two of them kind of like that and put a candle in it. That would also be super cute as well. You can get these very easily anywhere, thrift it, any store. But isn't that fun? You can have two different ones. So you don't necessarily have to use it as a candy dish. I love that. Isn't that a good idea? Yes, you guys, if you want to pre-bid, you can totally do that. If you want to see anything closer, just let me know. I love requests. It makes my job fun to show you all the things because I personally handpicked all of these pieces because I love them in some form or fashion or another. So I'm so creative sometimes, but when it comes to my own house, I'm like, I don't know. But I see things in the store and I'm like, that would be so cool to decorate it like that. Okay, since we're on the realm of creativity, this is really cute if you're into like the farmhouse vibe. You guys, my style is like all over the place. I'm eclectic. I like the moody decor. I like farmhouse. I like mix and matching, and that's what kind of makes my style kind of weird, but it goes together. If you kind of look at it, it really just it looks good. Um, so this is just a wood base. It has the wooden spoon, and then attached on the back is the um clothespin. And you can use this as a recipe holder. You can use it for photos in your kitchen. And then I just added this little ribbon, which you can take off if you don't want to. You can move it down at the bottom. I just like adding texture to my pieces, and it's just white and brown, very simplistic. But imagine that as a recipe holder. It would make a cute wedding gift for like a newlywed couple, especially someone that likes to bake. That would be really cute in the kitchen, but it's very farmhousey, primitive, if you kind of like that vibe. Oh, we love you, Jibs. Thank you, Dee. I appreciate you. I enjoyed your show last night. I was like just lurking and working on all the things last night, prepping for my show. So that's why I was quiet. But you had an amazing show. You really blew me away. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, my bin is loaded up with goodness as well. So if you see anything in there, make sure you grab it. There's so many goodness. Oh, I love these. I love finding jars that you don't typically see, and I don't know if the picture is going to do this any justice. Bling it, you won the giveaway. Congratulations. Guess what? You have some more discounted shipping. So if you see anything in my shop today that you like, it's going to be even cheaper to ship it. Yay, yay, yay. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a crown on it, and then it says crown right here. And then I just filled this with vintage buttons, and then it has the glass top. I love this. It is so cute. You could take the buttons out and fill it with whatever you want to, but I had never seen the crown bottle like that before, so I had to pick it up. And that is running. You get the buttons and the bottle. Oh, there, you can kind of see it where it says crown and it has the crown on it. Yes, I love finding them with the glass lids. These are really handy in the kitchen if you're like a gardener or like have a herb garden. You could fill your herbs in there and keep it on storage. Let's see. Let me channel my inner D for a minute. I recently found this out in a estate sale. Look how gorgeous she is. She's very Art Nouveau. She has the feets, you guys. Yes, I have a feet train, so I have to point out the feets. It is gorgeous. The hinge is intact, which is, most common to break on these. Now, the call out is I didn't even notice this when I picked it up, but it does have a hairline crack forming right there, if you guys can see that. But it's perfectly fine. Look at the inside. It is very clean on the inside. It is so, so good. I love this. These go for a lot more money, but I believe I got such a deal on it because of that crack in the corner. So because I got a deal on it, you guys get a deal on it, but the crack does not bother me. I feel like it makes it more special. It means that it's extra old. And it does say JB 282 on the bottom. And that is up and running. But it does have that little crack, but I just love this. It is so beautiful. Okay. If you guys have any requests, just let me know. I'm just kind of picking and pulling things that I like and want to show you guys. I think I may go to the bottom of my list and show you guys this one, which it makes me mad because I don't know where I put my um tape measure. This is driving me nuts. But you guys, look at this. Look how pretty this is. It is a wood frame. It is a print, but I just absolutely love the imagery on this one. It is a print on board. Hey Pam, how are you doing? Good to see you. So this has the mountain scene and the rivers. This definitely reminds me of Colorado. And on the back it says wall accessory made in USA, Sullivan Solitude, made in Chicago. And it says made in USA. It has a hanger and it's still sealed up in the back. It looks great. And this one is going to run now. There we go. That is up and running. My head for reference for size. I think this will be a great addition to a gallery wall. I just love how the colors are so moody. And I'm a sucker for landscape. And it is a wood frame. Wood frame. Thank you so much for looking. Yeah, pre-bets are encouraged. I love requests too. I love requests. Let's see. I saw numbers 28 and 30. What is 28? Oh, that's pretty. This is the platter. The platter is huge. I have the measurements in the listing. I believe this one was 11. Now I got to click on it because I can't remember. 11 and a half. 11 and a half inches on this one. This is blue onion. Look how beautiful this plate is. It is underglazed, decorated, dishwasher proof, and it is marked on the back with Japan. It is very beautiful. I love this for display. I have several different blue onion pieces, and this one's going to be running now. There's no chips or cracks, guys. No chips or cracks. I think it's in gorgeous condition. This one's not marked that it's ironstone, just FYI. The other plate I have in my shop is marked ironstone. This one's not, but it is Japan. It is older. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. Linnell, that is coming to you. What a beautiful buy. Thank you so much for coming in. That was a great grab. I love that piece. It's very pretty. Let's see. What is 30? 30, 30. Oh my gosh, yes. So I got this one at my honey hole that's up the road. That's what I call it because he always has like all the goodness. And he said that he just pulled this out of his nursing home storage building and he has no idea how long it's been sitting there. But this is a individual casserole dish and it is in the blue onion pattern. It does have a hole right there. I don't know why there's a hole, but that's just how it was made. And then it does have its marking underneath the handle right here. I do have pictures of all of this. My camera's like not focusing. I thought this would be so cute as a candle. Wouldn't that be cute as a candle? And then you can put the lid on it when you're not burning your candle. Anyways, I only found one, but I thought it was so fun. Perfect for display with your other blue onion pieces. Put it next to your sink. Oh my gosh, dishwasher pods. Mine are in a big container under my sink. But that's a cute idea. Put your rings in it, and then you have a lid so it doesn't fall out. But now that is coming to you. What a great grab. Okay, since I'm showing the blue willow, I want to show the blue willow. Oh my gosh, blue onion. I want to show this one because this one's the ironstone. And it is the J.G. Meakin one. Let's see. I just got to find it in my lineup right here. It is this one. This is the Ironstone. It's classic J.G. Meakin, England, blue Nordic hand engraving, dishwasher proof. And if you can see around the edge, it does have like the wavy design texture. And there's the marking on the back. It is very beautiful. No chips or cracks. And this one's going to run for $16 today. Guys, ironstone blue onion. It is beautiful. It's beautiful. I love how it has the wavy texture around the edge. It is so, so pretty. And there's the back. Thank you so much for your bid. And Linnell, that is coming to you. Thank you so much. You have a gorgeous collection together. Coming your way. That actually looks really cute together, stacked. I thought about trying to figure out how to display it up there with it stacked, but that's a little challenge when it's upright. What's everyone's favorite color to decorate with? Ooh, I lean towards the blues and greens and browns personally. That's just me. What's y'all's favorite color? Blues, greens, browns. I kind of like nature, but I do like my color as well. And I love my copper. I forgot about that, you guys. I love my copper. And yes, I'm selling a piece of copper. This is a copper catch pot, which basically is like the outer pot that you would stick your plants in, and it's just decorative. But look at all of that design. It has like the brass and copper tones. It has the handles around the edge. This is so pretty. So you can use this for plants. You can, yeah, your makeup brushes. You can do whatever you want. You can even wear it as a hat if you want to. I'm kidding. Don't wear it as a hat. That would be silly, but it's cute. And that is up and running. I love how it has this texture here and then the scallops and then the copper around the edge. It is so pretty. I love my copper, you guys. I love my copper. It's so hard to give it up, but I can't keep all of it. So whenever I pick it up at the store, I have to grab it all. Have to grab it. I went to an antique store this past weekend. It was a new place I've never been to, and they had so much copper, but this girl could not afford it. They had it marked up like crazy. Linnell, that is coming to you. They had like a copper colander with brass feet. They had it for like $50. I was like, I have one in my building. I didn't pay for that. I didn't pay $50 for it. I was like, nope, I can't do that. I'd rather find a deal. I'm a girl that likes to find a deal. Anyone else, drop an emoji in the chat if you love finding a deal whenever you're out, just browsing and thrifting and finding something special for your house. I'm a girl that loves finding deals. Heck yes. I love finding deals too. So I just can't, think about spending tons of money on items when I know that I can find it possibly cheaper, right? That's just me. That's me. So that's why I love shopping on Whatnot. I just put greenery in here so you guys can see what that would look like, but I just love how it is reticulated around the edge. I'm a sucker for pottery. Again, it is neutral tones. You keep seeing stuff you think you like. Yep, exactly. But I just love how the glazing, it's almost like a drip glaze. Very pretty. That's what the bottom looks like. It's a very pretty pot. You can use this to hold like kitchen utensils, which actually I have like, you can do that too. Your makeup brushes, if that kind of fits your vibe, which is actually really cute. Um, I would say put like rice or beans or something in the bottom so it'd keep them held up, but that is up and running. So pretty. A mint plant for tea. Ooh, rosemary or even what's that other one I always plant every year? Now my brain's not working. It has big leaves. I can't remember. I cannot remember. Let's do another copper piece. This one I think is weird. I just done rosemary, sage, thyme, cilantro. No, I don't remember. I do have rosemary. I have not killed it yet, you guys. It's still alive 3-4 years later. Um, this one I unboxed yesterday live during my seller support show, and it is awesome. It's copper. But the weird thing is I have no idea why, but this top is plastic. So just a disclaimer, if you're going to use this, please take the top off because I feel like that's just going to melt. But it is cute either way. So when not in use, it would be cute. This does turn, so it is working. It does have the wick inside. And I just love that it has the little flower detail on the front. But if you are going to use it, please take the take the cover off of it because I don't want it to melt all over your stuff. But it is super cute. It is copper. There's the bottom. It's in great condition. Thank you so much for looking. I get to enjoy it a little bit longer. I'm not gonna hate that. Let's see. Oh, here's another pottery piece. This kind of sparked my idea for today's like theme in my decor. And it's this beautiful um, pottery pot. I thought it was initially when I picked it up, I was like, oh, that is gorgeous studio pottery. It has like the drip glaze in the blue, but it somehow doesn't run into the brown, which I thought was really neat. And then I flipped it over and I realized it's made in Japan. The sticker says Japan. I don't know if you guys can read it, but it is very heavy and great condition, made in Japan. I've never seen pottery made in Japan. So I'm like, what? You're a great gardener since it always grows. I think it's basil. Basil. I think that's what it is. Basil can grow anywhere, I swear. And the first year I ever planted cucumbers, that thing went wild. I got so many cucumbers. It was so exciting. And then one day I went outside and my dog was actually chewing on one. I was like, what? I freaked out and I had to Google, can dogs actually eat cucumbers? But yes, they can. But I just thought that was funny. She got into my plants and was eating on a cucumber. It was just so random. This is up and running, friends, if anyone's interested. It is so beautiful. Hi, LaBelle. Good to see you, friend. I haven't seen you around in a hot minute. I'm sure we passed each other. Thank you so much for looking at that. I love this piece. It's tough in the desert. Your Illinois cousin. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. Okay, let's go into the realm of some rusty crusty. So these are insulators. I have a white one that has like the rusty crusty look to it. And then I also have this black one that has the hole through the middle instead of the top, which I thought was really cool. And we're gonna do a U pick on those. Like I said, I love it mixing and matching. Like we could totally do the ornate vibes, and then we can go into the realm of rusty crusty. I totally passed it. Where is it at? There it is. And they are going to run for $4, and you can pick which one that you would like. Running for 10 seconds. It's best when you start getting fruit and veggies. I'm like, look at me go. Danny, I don't think I've ever grown enough vegetables to keep myself alive for a whole period of time. But that would be goals one day. So you want the white one? Yay. Let me put your name on it. And 1 second. I don't think I could ever keep myself fully alive just for my plants because I can't just live on cucumbers. Are you saying I was? Yes, I would starve to death. Because last year I tried to plant tomatoes and I didn't even get one. It was pretty. That my tomato plant was pretty, but it would not freaking flower. Okay, this one is running. If anyone's interested in this one, it is rusty crusty. Where did I get the trailing plant? You need a good looking one. That one that was in the pot, I actually found thrifting. I like to pick up plants when I'm thrifting. And I just kind of like the look of that one. It came in like a bundle. Would you like it? Do you want me to run it? I can sell it. It doesn't bother me. I like picking up florals that look pretty out in the wild because you never know. I like draping it over like the tops of the books. It's just really pretty. It just has a short stem, just FYI, but it works when you tuck it in. Okay. When you go to estate sales, I take a clipping for people's yards and come home and propagate it. Oh, when we have the estate sale for my grandma's house, people were literally going into her pond and taking the lily pads out of there. And I'll tell you, that water was nasty. I was like, I wouldn't stick my hand in there. I'm about to run it. You still as well. Yep. I'm just gonna run it for 3 if that's good, and that is running. I ran it as a small. And I'm gonna put your that is gonna be 0A number 1. Living. Awesome. Thank you so much. I thought you were gonna say fish. No, all the fish died. There was a period of time where my grandma wasn't doing that well, so her fish did die because that was before we realized she was that bad, and her fish did die. And we got those out, and then we turned off the pumps. So it was stagnant water, and the lily pads were still growing and doing their thing, but they were sticking their water, and I would not, y'all, it stunk. Her yard was gorgeous. She was a gardener. She had all the plants and stuff, and people were digging up some of it. But man, that suck. I bought some nice looking basket planter yesterday at Goodwill because the faux stems were good. Oh yeah, see, pick up florals, and then sometimes I pick up brand new. Like this is brand new. But if I can find some decent looking florals at the thrift store, I'm gonna grab it because you know what? It's cheaper than buying it at Hobby Lobby. Just saying. It may not be as, nice sometimes, but it's still pretty. Okay, I'm going to run this. I thought this was really neat. So you can actually take this off if you want to, but it is like an ashtray or trinket dish, and then it has this little riser that has the like leaf filigree, but it perfectly fits like in the grooves of the ashtray. It is so pretty, but look at the feet and the leaf detail on the side. It is so special. And this one is going to run starting now. But I love this as, like putting your rings in next to your sink. I mean, now you can't see my ring, but you know what I mean. Put your ring in there. I mean, that's what I would use it for. You can use it as like a soap dish, or if you are a smoker, use it as a ashtray when you're smoking outside. I mean, you can have some cute stuff outside. Yes, it is good. You can use this for many things, friends. It is good. I should have cleaned the glass up a little bit more, but you guys can see that it is pretty. I thought it was neat. Very cool. Thank you guys for your bids. I appreciate it. Hi, Marabella. I didn't see you pop in. Good to see you. Hi, friend. Are you guys having a good day? Yesterday was crazy. The weather in Texas is it's blowing like 90 miles an hour lately. Anybody else having crazy weather around where you're at? Brentwood, that is coming to you. What a great grab. I love that. I'm so glad you got that. That's so pretty. Um, you had wild wind. Yeah, right now I'm looking outside and my trees are like doing this. I'm like, oh my gosh, my dog's gonna blow away. She's outside by herself. Florida's finally having normal weather. What's considered normal for Florida? I wish we would get rain. Texas is so dry. My grass looks dead. And then I go like 2 hours towards like Dallas from where I live, and everything's so green. They actually been getting rain, but where I'm at, everything looks dead minus the trees having green. And I just really wish it would freaking rain. So, do you guys have green grass where you're at? I'm just curious. It's been overcast for days. Yeah, same here. Same here. I just don't have green grass. It's dead here in South Texas. Okay, I'm not the only one. Yeah, where I'm at, we just haven't got the rain, and it really sucks. Really sucks. I really want to see green grass because it's just really sad to look at. Okay, this one's heavier than this one, but I love these as like stackers. And these are made in India. Typically, if you see wood carved like this, they're typically made in India, but they're gorgeous. And they're just wooden bowls. Some people use these as like salad bowls if you wanted to. I just love them for decor to stack just because I love the texture. I'm a sucker for texture. Hang some greenery out of there. Put your nuts in them. Yes, you can put your pecans in them out and about. This is up and running. Pre-win on fishing basket. Thank you. I need to mod you. I need to mod you, girl. Um, that is running, guys. Okay. Thank you so much for looking. I think that ran. If it did it and you want me to run it again, just let me know. Fishing basket is so cute. I've had it for quite some time because you guys, Patrick is a fisher guy. He does not carry one of these because, he's bougie like that. But this is, oh, I'm getting messages. I'm like, what's happening? I forgot to tell you you're doing local pickup. That's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna, you know what? Next time we do local pickup, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna meet you closer to your house and I can go sourcing at a new place. That's how I do things. But isn't this cute? It's just a little bitty basket. I think you can open it up. Let me see. I actually haven't messed with it. I just thought it was cute. Yes, you can open it up. Look how adorable that is. This is actually leather. And then it has the wood fishes. I live closer because your stories yesterday are kind of story. Girl, I promise you I'm not as insane as what I may come off to be. Okay. This one is gonna run 10 seconds. It's running now. It's so cute. Perfect for a little planter vignette. Yeah, so if you have like a little cabin or like a man cave and your guy's like a fisherman, I think this is super cute. And it is leather. You could even take the fishies off and just make like a little mini vignette and you can actually hang it right there if you wanted to. But that's adorable. I'm going to try to put the latch back on. So just bear with me 1 second. Oh, and if you guys are just so happen to be staring at my hands, do not look at them too hard, okay? Oh, Dawn, thank you so much for your purchase. I'm not sure what you purchased, but thank you so much. It pops up way too fast for me to read that. But don't look at my hands. I tried to self tan last night and it gets rough around the hands. I need to wash my hands a little bit more. I need to find a pic of the mini Vinny I got from you. Mini. Oh. It was in the container. Yes. I like the brown croc. Yes. I love making little vignettes. It's fun. Okay, I'm going to show these. These are very large and in charge. And the reason that I'm running them separately is because the size, I mean, this is glass. It's literally the size of my head. And then this is massively huge. So for shipping reasons, I'm running them separate. But I'd rather them go together for sanity reasons. But aren't these awesome? Now, these are not necessarily brass. They're way too light for them to be brass. So I feel like they're brass coated or brass tone. I'm not 100% positive. They do have the belts on the bottom. They're very shiny. And you can put your candlestick down in there. You can even get a smaller globe if you want to. Now, I did get these from auction, so that's why they're on the cheaper end because these go for more money. But they did come with these globes for the top. Isn't that awesome? The auction has finally found items. Yes, sometimes I find items. It was actually an estate sale auction. And I always am looking if I can find good stuff. And one day I did. Okay, this is up and running. $10. You get the globe and the base. And then I have another one. I'm just selling them separately for shipping purposes. Goodwill has awesome glass shades for 7. Oh, yeah, that's a steal. Yeah. $7 for a shade. And I'm selling this for 10 because I got a good deal on auction. You see what I mean by auctions can be an awesome source for making some money there and finding good stuff. They lost my Betty Boop Wade Whimsies. And you're going to have them for, oh no, how did they lose them? How did they lose those? That's awful. The auction company that I went and picked up from, they were very organized. I was literally mind blown. They had everything like, by the time I showed up, everything was in piles according to who bought them. It was really awesome. I didn't even know they made Wade Betty Boops either. I'm like, what? Okay, I'm going to show this. This is an upcycle piece, but I think this is cute. Ooh. Now I'm thinking I want to change this, but okay, so this is an upcycle. So it is just like a wooden spindle. Yes, I had it in my booth with the paint, and then I put the little threaded spool with some lace on it. But you can even add a second one if you wanted to add some greenery, which I'm just going to add a second one. So you can have two if you wanted to, or you can change it out. But you get all of that for one mini. I just saw I had a green one, so you guys get a bonus. You had to pack all your auction stuff. So they didn't have my stuff in boxes. They just had it in piles. So if you wanted it packed, you actually had to pick that up. But that is running. Thank you so much for looking at that. You love making those. It is a good price. I usually find stuff like this at the thrift, and I'm like, if they still have enough thread on it, I'm grabbing it because those are like $5-6 brand new just for the thread itself. We need to stop being so wasteful. We can reuse stuff. The mini tea sets are the hardest. I'm looking for a mass amount of flow. Oh no, flow blue. That's my first ever piece of flow blue, you guys. Oh shoot, you can't even see it. That right there is my first piece of flow blue. It's so pretty. I've never had one before and I thought it was stunning. I had to pick it up for my glue show and nobody took it yet. Nobody took it yet. Oh my gosh, Leslie. Hi, friend. Welcome in. Good to see you. I haven't seen you forever. Where have you been? I know you've been doing shows. I just haven't been able to catch them. I know you do shows like every day. I don't know how you do it. This is just like a cherub. You could use this as a soap dish. You can use this as like put a little candle. Shoot. Put a little candle in it. Soap dish. You can put your makeup in it. You can candle it. That would be really adorable too. I just love the little cherubs and I love that it was in brown. It's just very neutral. You guys check that out. Oh, you were on a break. You had vacation. Oh yeah, it was spring break. When did you have 3 shows? I missed them. I'm doing 2 shows today, like a crazy girl, and then I'm gonna take a break. And then I have another show on Thursday. You guys, if you like needlepoint, cross stitch, crewels, stuff like that, bookmark my show on Thursday. It's gonna be so much fun. That ran. I think it ran. Okay, that's not gonna go back in there. Okay, I am shocked that this one is still here. So I'm going to show it off again. These usually come in pairs. I only found one, and these go for a shit ton of money. But it gives you vibes of flow blue and that floral motif with the gold gilding. And then look at the handles, how they had like the sponge of gold on it. And then this is kind of sponge. It is a vase. And then the bottom has a mark that says Victor trademark TNR England. So isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, Mandy, you popped in my show. I missed you. I missed you, girl. Hope you're doing good. This one is gonna run. So this is a T. Rothbone Victor pattern. These go for a ton of money, you guys. I'm running it for 35. They go for hundreds. Hundreds. I got a good deal. You get a good deal. But it's beautiful. Your shows have been so. I'll be on tonight. And yesterday was at 3. So don't be telling me it's early. Jerk. It's not that early. It was 3 yesterday. So was that 1:15 your time? It was not early. It was after lunch. After lunch. Should I do a show at 11 instead of 9? I just have Patrick coming home at lunch, and I'm like, maybe I don't want him to interfere with me. He's probably listening to me right now. And I didn't want to listen to that. This is a crystal trinket dish. You like flipping them off. You can totally flip them off whenever you want to. I totally approve of that. I don't even know if he's in here. I hate missing your shows. Okay, so should I do more later in the morning, Mandy? I know work's been busy for you. They were busy for you before. What is that? Okay, it has some kind of weird smuts on the bottom, but this is like just a crystal trinket dish. But then I also thought you could flip it upside down and use it as like a little mini riser, just add like a little sparkle to your shelf. But either or, you can do different things with these. And it's only $4, guys. $4. It's a steal of a deal. That is running 225 Central. I'm trying to figure out the best time. I feel like I have more energy in the mornings, but I don't know. I'm not a morning person. Not a morning person, friends. So I was like, okay, so up at 7 and then get my energy going, all of that stuff. I haven't even got through my energy drink yet. So we've been on about an hour. Not doing too terrible. Let's see. What else do I have? Let's do this JG Meekin. I'm going to say this is a little bit bigger than a typical butter pat. So I'm not going to call it a butter pat. It is just of Niagara Falls. It is JG Meekin Ironstone. And it is marked on the back. There. Oh my word. Focus camera. There you go. It is beautiful. Oh, it's upside down. Yeah, little dessert plate. That's too tiny. What? Who's eating dessert that tiny? Ma'am. If I'm gonna splurge on dessert, I want a bigger plate. That is which one? The red one or the my grandmother's ring? This one's running. It is running. I've been on a diet and grumpy about it. Yeah, I've been trying to be on a diet too, but like if I'm gonna splurge to get some dessert, I want to eat dessert. I don't want just a bite and then hate myself. I've been making these peanut butter protein. Oh, this is Hot Girls Love Antiques, and it is crap. Can you read it? Because I just went blank. Uh, White Thorn Vintage. White Thorn. White Thorn Vintage. Ah, yes. That would be just enough to take you off that you didn't have enough dessert. Yes. You guys, I've been making, and it's been working. I'm a sucker for a girl that I like peanut butter cookies. Absolutely obsessed. And who else doesn't hate cookie dough? I love cookie dough. So I've been making kind of like a protein ball, like dough out of like protein powder and peanut butter and monk fruit sugar, which is healthier for you, and then some vanilla, and then adding a little bit of oatmeal in it just to add a little bit of texture, which I'm now finding that getting the ground up steel cut oats, I like that better because it kind of reminds you of crunchy peanut butter. I've been doing that as like my breakfast, and it literally tastes like peanut butter cookie dough, and it's so good. I don't have a recipe, Mandy. I just kind of I throw it all together and I mix it up, and it gets to the texture that I want. But it's super high protein. But it literally tastes like peanut butter cookie dough, and it's so good, and it's low sugar. And so like I've been doing that in the morning for breakfast, and it holds me over. Some days when I'm going sourcing, I'll have like a ball of that. I'll eat it, and then that lasts me all day. I don't stop for lunch when I go sourcing, you guys. I don't stop. I just keep going. I just make sure I'm hydrated. Didn't believe me that low price vanilla still uses. What? What? You're that was so random. I do not want to read that. Is it I don't want to know that. Out and about vintage. Anyone that's in the show, I have to read this out loud. My husband didn't believe me that the low priced vanilla still uses the beaver anal glands till he looked it up. What? You just ruined. I use Mexican vanilla, and I'm going to start making my own vanilla with vanilla bean and alcohol. So maybe I won't be running into that. Oh, girl. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. Use vanilla paste, not all of the low priced ones. I was going to use vanilla bean and just let it like meld for like 10 months. I've been thinking about doing that and giving it as Christmas gifts because true good vanilla makes your baking so much better than the imitation crap you get at the store. Okay. You guys see this? It is Angel. It is a brass base. And then it has like these roses towards the top where it holds the bow. And then it has the beautiful angel. There we go. Oh my gosh. And then it has the crackle glass in good condition, except I just saw, no, not just saw, I felt there's a tiny little flea bite right there. I didn't even notice that till my hand touched it. Crackle glass hides a lot of imperfections. Okay, that is dusty. I wiped that out recently and that's already dusty. Okay, I'm going to run that. It does have a flea bite. So because of that flea bite, I'm going to take it down $2 because of that. I didn't even know about it. So $2 less. That is running. It is beautiful. Now there is a makeup bowl. Oh yes, you can put all your brushes in there, all your cosmetics, and that'll be cute. You can candle this. I've even seen I don't know if Do It With D is still in here, but you guys, I've watched one of her shows and she had one of those bigger fairy lamps that kind of looks similar to this. I didn't mean to grab that, but it kind of looks similar to that. And she put one of those on one of these brass stands and then had the candle flickering in it. And that was so beautiful. So you don't necessarily have to use this bowl if you don't want to. You can repurpose it. You can even use this to hold like a planter as well instead of this, or even like a big paperweight would be adorable. So you can do so much with it. So much. Okay, what else do I have? What else do I have? Let's show this side a little bit more. I should have put these in my Ralph Lauren train because these totally remind me of Ralph Lauren vibes, which is very popular right now. Moss balls, yes, that would be cute. So this one, these have a lot of call outs, but they're really cool. These are Sirocco, which is not necessarily true wood, but they're wood. It's kind of like a wood composite is what I would say. But look how beautiful these are. Totally reminds me of Ralph Lauren. They do have call outs. Okay. So the backside, you wouldn't necessarily see this because they would be against books, but they do have call outs here. You can take some brown paint and touch it up. Turn that over. Turn what over? It is a bookend. It is a bookend. And then there's this one. This one has like a little chippy there and then a little chippy there. That would be cute just hanging off your shelf, kind of like that as well. That would be really cute. Why did I ever think about using bookends like that? Anyways, they have chippies. They're not perfect, but I kind of like that imperfection. You can touch it up with paint if you want to, but you get the set of two. You get both for 13. Both for 13. They are Sirocco. These are from the 1940s when I looked this up. These are awesome pieces. You can even make it cottage core with white chalk paint. Yes, I was going to paint them up. That was my original thought when I saw it and it had the imperfections, but I decided last night I'm going to let you guys have first dibs in case you want it as is. If not, then I was going to do my upcycling because you guys know I'm a crafty girl and I like to be able to save pieces that, just need a little extra love because we all need extra love when we get older and get all damaged. Thank you so much, Lynn. I appreciate you. I hope you're okay with all the little imperfections, but I feel like it's fine. It's fine. You could touch it up or you could paint it, whatever you would like to do. But again, 1940s, that's still in good condition. Oh, Mandy, are you still here? If Mandy's still here, I have to tell her something. Oh, you guys can hear it too. I picked up two very large antique Bibles. And they're gorgeous, but they're tattered as all get out. But the pages are just so chef's kiss. And they're held together right now with a vintage uh, material that's like tying it together because it's so tattered, but they're so good, you guys. I really want to show you, but that would be where I have to set up the camera facing down because I really don't want to hold it up and make it worse. But they're like 1876 and stuff like that. But I found some. I was so excited. If you ever see a 1971 New American Standard Version, not Catholic, a 1971 Bible, do you realize I have books under there? Let me see. What is this? Not a Bible. I do have hymnals. I don't know if I sold all my Bibles. What's new stuff? You guys see I have all these books? What is this? That's a hymnal. Oh, that's a cookbook. Oh, I gotta show this one. I know Mandy loves her books. Great achievements. Look at the spine. Isn't that pretty? I love this. You need it. This one, copyright 1902. 1902. And wait, there's a book plate in it. It has pictures of men in it in the book plates. Lots of men's. Lots of book plates of old men. Is there a lady? So 1902, so it's definitely antique, but I picked it up because of the Smasher Pass. I can run that if you guys are interested, but I was thinking about doing a book show. Uh, let's see. This is a People's Testament. Christ Days died. Hymnal. I guess I've sold all my Bibles. Other than this one. I don't think this is the one you were asking for, was it? This one ain't gonna have a year, is it? A lot of Bibles do not have years, so that's gonna be the hard thing. They don't always have years noted in here. This is the People's New Testament, common and revised versions with references. And that's kind of what the spine looks like it's tattered. But I don't have a year on that one. Okay. Oh, here's another one. Where's my green lovers at? Look at that spine. He wants 1971 for whatever reason. And then it has like I think that's a dog. But isn't that pretty? This is the Collected Tales of A.E. Coppard. You know what? I will just do a run of this, even though it's 1951. 1951. Let me see if I can flip through it a little bit. And it does have the deckled pages on the ends. I'm going to run this one. Let's just do a random pool of this if anyone is interested. It's running. What is the brown with guilt on the spine? You bought like 5 books yesterday. I love books. This has the deckled pages, 1951. Whoa, Brass Betty. Oh my gosh. Good. Hello, friend. How are you doing? I'm going to sell a lot of brass later. Whoa, Brass Betty. You got a great grab. That's a beautiful book. I've been picking up all the books with guilt because I just love that. And then the special detail on them. Let's see. Okay. Hold on. I don't need to put tape on tape, so hold on a second. I need to find more paper. Okay, I put tape backed with tape. Run the great achievement. That one's gonna be a higher start because I paid up for that one. That one need to be a $20 start. Is that okay? Let me know. But I can run that one. And then somebody asked about the brown with guilt. If you're talking about this one, I'm holding it for a raid train coming up, but it is Shakespeare. It's Shakespeare. It's so good, but I'm holding it for a Shakespeare train that I'm in. Shakespeare is very hard to find these days. And that book's kind of coming apart too. Great achievements. This is going to have to be a heavier, but if you just bought something, it should be okay. This should run at 1 pound. It is beautiful. Great achievements. Look at that gorgeous spine on it. And I'm going to run this one at 20 just because I did pay up for this one. It is beautiful. Great achievements. And I did flip through the pages earlier, but you can kind of see what that looks like. It does have a little bit of wear. There is a bunch of book plates of old men in there. Thank you so much. That is coming to you. I'm going to stack that with your other book so I don't have to label it. And I don't have to worry about it sticking to it. But that is a gorgeous grab, Brass Betty. I hope you love that one. It's so good. Brass Swan and the Shakespeare on the Trains. Oh my gosh, yes. Girl, you really want me to sell that swan. Oh, that swan's stressing me out. I haven't even weighed it yet. I haven't even weighed it. It's heavy. Hi, Raymond. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hello, hello. You guys, this is stoneware, which is like Ironstone Autumn Collection. It has the stoneware, like the speckle kind of look on the glazing. It has the brown stripe on the top and on the lid. It is a beautiful, like, coffee pitcher. It does have the little doodad in there to help hold the lid on. It's very clean on the inside. You can totally use that up. I'm clinging it because I'm trying to move it while holding two pieces. But this is going to run for 12 if anyone's interested. And this is size for reference. Size for reference. But I just love this if you like the neutral colors in like your display or even use for coffee. If you like a lot of coffee, you could put that in there and use it for breakfast. She's hoarding more goodies for trains. I'm hoarding all the things. You guys, you may see all of this, but I have stuff all the way over here. I have it. You guys are only seeing like a 2 foot, 4 foot area of my shed, and it's 12 by 24. I have stuff all over there, all over there. There's still stuff in my car that I haven't unloaded. So I tell you, I have lots of stuff to sell. I have lots of stuff to sell. It just takes time to sell things. Let's do some Rusty Crusty. I love this. Which honestly, if you're a crafter, these are really fun because look how the tape measure is like all rusty and worn and tattered. You can totally use this like tying stuff off. And whenever you make like vignettes and stuff, I absolutely love this. But then this piece itself is awesome because of the chippy, rusty, crusty look. But it is a hand crank tape measure. Yeah, you can cut it up. You totally can. You can cut this up if you want to. You can cut like little pieces. I'm just going to kind of show you. You can take it, cut it up little pieces. I've seen people do this and it's actually cute. I'm not going to cut it up just because I have it running, but you can tie it up and then you can use it as like a little ribbon to things and it really looks cool. You could tie it and just use it like crochet ribbon, kind of like you saw right here. Kind of like how I have it tied like that. But you can use this instead, which is kind of fun. It's upcycling because maybe I most likely will not use this to measure with anymore, just because it's so old and worn. Okay, let's show this and let's hope I don't drop these on the floor. Of course, you're gonna freaking do that to me. I don't have these tape or glued in or whatever, so they will stay because they kind of just are meant to sit there. But this is a beautiful copper wall sconce. You guys see that copper wall sconce? So good. It does have some scratching in the middle. It does have, this is the back of it. It does have the hole in the middle so you can hang it up on the wall easier. And then I just put these blue things in there so you can see what it would look like if you added one of those in where the candles would be. But again, they have all different colors. I just have these blue ones and I just thought they were pretty with it. Um, where's this at? Come back. I love this copper piece. It is so pretty, even though it does have some wear and scratches to the surface. It is very pretty. This is actually only $8 today, which is crazy for copper, but that is running. It does have, you can see where they actually welded it on. But look at that, how it's just sparkles. If you just add little candles in here, it will actually just sparkle off of the actual metal. Let me see if I can kind of, you see how it like reflects with that little candle kind of sitting there. So that would be really pretty too. You wouldn't necessarily have to have, something like this with it. It would really look pretty that way. And it already has the backer reflector. So it would protect your wall from getting too hot if you did use a true candle. Thank you so much, Progress Buddy. That's coming to you. I know where your stuff is, so we're stacking it together. Does it come with a blue glass? No, it doesn't. I was doing those separately just because somebody may not want these, but I do have these up for sale. I also have a set of clear. I have two of these, which these have the rubber stoppers. So if you like that with the I actually didn't try these in here, but if you kind of like that instead, which that's a vibe as well, or you could do the blue, which you kind of just see the different colors. But I can run either one. But I'm gonna run the blue ones since I do have those preloaded. I would have to do a random pull on the clear because I didn't load those. But these are running. These are Homeco and they do have like the little ripple around the edge and they're very pretty. Yeah, I love the blue. I love them. You can even use them as little cloches if you wanted to. So cute. Good grab. Does anyone want the clear? I can do those as a random pull. Yes, I will do that next. If anyone would like the set of these, I have two. They have the rubber right here around the bottom. They are a little bit smaller than the blue ones. Let me get the pre-bid really quick. That's the cute lion. I love this one. This is hand carved lion. It looks like it is signed right there on its foot. You can see that. But this is hand carved. And what blows my mind is how did they carve it with the teeth? That is absolutely insane. Any you could never let me live that down, huh? I don't feel bad about it at all. This is gonna run for $5, which is crazy. It is running. It is a wood lion hand carved. Look at those teeth. Isn't that crazy? So, so good. I love the tail, and it is signed on the bottom of one of the feet. That is such a good grab, Lynn. That is coming to you. What a good grab. I love that. I love that lion. He's so good. Okay. I'm going to do a random pull on these just because I talked about them for a second. If anyone would like these are really pretty. Let me show you what it looks like with like a little battery operated candle in them. See how pretty that is? So as you're walking, you kind of see how that would look by like a wall sconce or candles. You can put this in a candle holder as well. I'm gonna run those. And that is running now. So pretty. So, so pretty. And they do have the rubber stopper. I just don't have these loaded. So random pull. That ran for 30 seconds. I'm so sorry, friends. I'm going to go ahead and start another giveaway. It's been a hot minute since I ran a giveaway. So you guys hop in there. It's absolutely free. Remember, max shipping today of $9.21. So fill your box. So if you see anything in my buy it now, I have lots of goodness that I loaded up. I think just as much as I actually preloaded. So there's lots of choices. I didn't try to overwhelm you guys too much. Let's see. Here's another pressed flower, but this is stained glass. Did you guys see this one? Isn't that pretty? It's stained glass with two different like amber. It's amber and then yellow, and then it has the clear glass with the pressed flowers. And it does have the hanger. It's like perfectly imperfect in like a diamond shape. Like it's not perfectly straight, but I love that. And where are you at? That is going to run for $10 today, and it's up and running. How pretty. Oh my gosh, my light, the glare. But it's so pretty. You see how thick that is? It's very thick, stained glass. Very good. Very, very nice. Okay. This is a marriage that I put together, and I just love how this looks, so I'm selling it together. I originally had a different base for the egg, and y'all, I love it with the brass one, so we're just going to keep it. But I believe this is like either an egg cup or like a candle holder, but it has the enamel paint around the bottom with the detailing. And then I just so happened to put this egg in there, and I was like, oh my gosh. I believe this is Jasper stone, but look at all the colors in this egg. It is so beautiful. Look at the greens and browns and reds and everything. It does have its sticker where it came from, and it says made in Pakistan. But you guys, look how pretty that is. Let's see if I can hold that together. That is going to run starting now. But you get the base and the egg. You get both. You get both. Because I just feel like they're just a perfect marriage to go together, and it would be great to have on your bookshelf. Thank you so much for looking at that. I think that's super cute. Okay. How about some brass butterflies? I have a set of 3. These are like the brass 10, and they do have like their hanger on the back. And one of them has the sticker where it says it was made in USA, but you get all 3. It is a bundle. These are great for gallery walls. So you get the baby, the medium one, and then the big one. So you can see the size difference there. You guys hop into the giveaway. We have so much more in my shop. So if you see anything that you like, just let me know. I would be happy to show it to you. This is up and running. You get all 3 butterflies. They're like the brass tone. You can bend these however you want to. If you want the wings more spread out or if you want them more bent in. Thank you so much for looking. Thank you for so much for the follows. I appreciate it, guys. Those are awesome. Okay, I have this Inkalay. Is anyone familiar with Inkalay jewelry box? This has the beautiful card. Okay, can you guys hear me? I got a phone call. I forgot to put my phone on silent or do not disturb. Yes, you can hear me. Awesome. Is anyone familiar with Inkalay? Inkalay is a type of stone that is made from minerals, and I actually put this in the listing so I would remember. Okay, it's made of various minerals like quartz and onyx, and it's blended together with like resin. It's blended together with resin. And then they make these beautiful like trinket boxes and stuff. So it is so stunning. It's kind of like how they make the sculptures that you see, like a lot of the white sculptures, except they use minerals to get the pigmentation. And sometimes they have like swirls and stuff in them, but this has like carving all the way around. And then the top has this beautiful flower bouquet on the top. And then the lid is brass. I'm sorry, the hinge is brass. But you see how there's like swirling in here? That is just from them mixing it all together and creating this beautiful trinket box out of all those minerals. And stones put together. It is so beautiful. This one's gonna run. You know what? Let's drop this to 14 today. And my time went to 30 seconds, which is weird, but that is running. 10 seconds. That's up and running. Curated cupboard. You won that giveaway. Thank you so much for being here. Inkale. Yes, Inkale. It is beautiful. I haven't seen a pink one. I had a green one once upon a time, and the swirling in it was like really strong and pigmented. And when I saw the pink one, I was like, oh my gosh, that's like perfect for springtime. And I just love the flowers on the top. It is so much more detailed than the green one that I had. So that's why I picked that one up. So I thought that was special. Okay. I've had these for a few shows, and then I think I'm gonna pop these in my bin. These you're gonna get the set of two. It is for these small floral plates, but look at the flowers. But you get both of them. These are Bavaria, Germany, KPM Royal Porcelain. And the way that they spell porcelain is Porzellan, which I thought was interesting. That's not the typical spelling of porcelain. But I love these flowers. They're kind of like they almost look hand painted, but I believe they're a transfer just based on how it looks, because it doesn't truly look like hand painting. And then it has the red background, but you're going to get both of those for one penny. And that is going to run for $8 running now. But again, these are Germany, hand painted porcelain. So pretty. Germany. Thank you so much for looking at those. I love that. Let's see. I ran that. Let's do this beautiful plate. I dropped the price on this one today. I just had it for a while and I want someone to love it. It's Noritake, made in Japan. It has the marking on the back, made in Japan, but look at all the gilding and all the detail. It has like a turquoise, and then it has the rose. And then look at all of these swirls in here. Isn't that stunning? And it has these gorgeous handles. Now, along the edge, there's a little bit of like wear and age, but that is normal with these pieces, especially with them being made in Japan. You know that they are older. And this one is gonna run, if I can find the dang plate. I'm fired. I can't find it. There we go. I'm rehired. I found it. Okay, this is running for 12. I think I did have it for 18 in the shop, so I did drop the price down today, but isn't that just a stunning piece? It's perfect for a plate wall. It reminds me of like chinoiserie in a way, and no chips or cracks. You can use this as like a little platter to serve all the things on. Um, I'm going to pull down this piece of art. Whoa, doggy. Okay. Anyone a fan of botanicals? Because I am loving the botanicals right now. And I'm just trying to get this pen so you guys can see what I'm showing. But it is going to be the set of 3 florals. This is vintage. And it does have wear on the bottom. And it has like the matting. That's all the flowers are sitting behind. It is a wood frame. It has the nails on the back, which is indicative that it is an older piece of art. When you see the nails like that around the border, it is a wood frame. It does have the murder wire, but it isn't necessarily murder wire because it's wrapped instead of metal. But this is beautiful. You guys see all those florals? And I have this listed at 25, but today I'm going to run this at $5 less, which I'm crazy, but it's running for 20. But again, this is true vintage or possibly antique. I'm not 100% certain. It does have the nails in the corners, which is normal for vintage pieces, but I just love those flowers. Sorry for the glare, friends. Sorry for the glare. But I just love So just to teach you guys a little bit of something, if it is an older frame, sometimes they do come apart in the corners because they only have like nails in the corner, just one nail, and it's not multiple, and they typically did not use glue. So if you see here, it does have the nail here, and then here, and then here, which I need to tap this in. So Brass Benny, before I send this to you, I'm probably going to tap these in and make sure everything is tight because it's going to get shimmied in shipping. Um, but I just saw that that's getting loose, so I'm gonna tap those in so you'll be good to go. It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. That was a great grab. And I'm actually really loving your vibe that you're picking up. That's the fun part, you guys. If you're ever a seller and you're selling stuff, you may have like a certain vibe on your aesthetic in the back. But when your customers start buying things and you put all their stuff together before shipping, you're like, oh my gosh, they have such good taste. It looks so good together. So I really enjoy that, like seeing what everybody picks out. Um, Now this one is a cute little art piece. It does have wear on the frame, just a little bit, but this is the art that's called Can't You Talk print, and it's the little girl that is wondering why her doggy won't talk to her. It has a little cat in the background. Look at that little shoe. Now, if you see these prints any other time, sometimes the background's just a smidge different, but overall you still see the girl and the dog and the cat. But sometimes the rest of the background is a little bit different. Now on the backing, there's a little bit of water damage, but it does not come through to the front and it is metal. You can just hang it, just catching the lip right here, but it doesn't have a true hanger. But you can also attach it to one of these like wire on each side and it can hang. If you want me to add that, just let me know. I've been using it as a leaner on an easel as well, but that is running. It's an oval, and size for reference, about the size of my head. Size of your head. Glass reflects. I'm trying not to let it glare. That's like the hardest part is showing art and not letting it glare on the camera. Let's see. I need to show this piece, you guys. I talked about it just a smidge earlier, but I really want to show this beauty off. I know it has a higher price tag, but it is gorgeous. It's flow blue. It is a platter. It has all the crazing. I don't know if you guys can see the crazing on the camera, but look how stunning this is. It has gorgeous detail. I mean, under the flow blue, if you see all of that, and then it has the gold. It has gold on the edge, but there is wear just from its age. This is early 1900s. It has the stamp on the back, which says La Franciscaine, I believe it says. Let me find it. I typed it out because I can't read it, and I had to look this up because I couldn't read the dang stamp on the back. Mark Lanfrancaise, which is Severus China Company in East Liverpool, Ohio, and it is made in the early 1900s. And then it has this beautiful transfer. You can see some of the staining that's starting to come out and all the crazing that's on the back. There's no chips or cracks, just normal wear and age on this piece. It is absolutely stunning. I feel like this is like a statement piece that you can have on your wall or in your hutch and just enjoy for many years to come because this is so good. So good, my friends. Thank you so much for looking. Hello, Vintage Kristen. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Oh, another fun thing that I like to do is finding like napkin holders or book holders or stuff like that and using them a little bit different to display plates, and you can kind of like set them off to the side and they make like really fun different ways to display plates. That's like one of my new things that I've started doing and I just love that. I love how that looks. And I showed, I don't remember if this is in my shop, but I'm going to show it. Did I show the copper canister? Copper canister. Are you talking about this one? Shell isn't in the shop. If you're talking about this one, I haven't showed it yet. And the shell isn't in my shop. I'm fired. I fire myself many times a day. This is an Irvine charm design. It's a hammered little pottery pitcher. If this is the one that you're talking about, it is beautiful. It has all the patina. Now, the only call out is it has this little area here that is bent up just a little bit. And that's what the bottom looks like. It is very clean, great condition. I love this one. This one's going to run now. Wait. Okay, I took $2 off because I'm slow as heck. 64 was what I saw. Oh, the copper. Let me see what 64 is. 64. Oh, that canister. Hello. Amanda. I actually didn't bring it onto my shelf yet, but I have it right here. I actually found this thrifting. I thought it was neat. This is coffee, fresh brewed coffee, finely ground for a robust brew. Oh my gosh, ThriftWorks. Holy snap. ThriftWorks, thank you so much for the raid. How are you? You're in space? Well, bring me a star back, yo. Bring me a star back. Thank you so much for the raid, everybody. I appreciate you for the raid. You got me. You guys, please follow ThriftWorks USA if you are not following. And you know what? I'm going to do the giveaway, which is actually playing cards, is what it says. But in honor of this raid, I'll have to make sure I write it down. But I'm going to throw in one of my OG ThriftWorks cards in honor of the raid. I mean, that is just perfect for the raid. I am number 11. So you guys hop in there. If you love ThriftWorks, then you need one of the cards. I was like one of the first 11 people that got a card from him because I was like, heck yeah, that's like a great idea. But thank you so much. I hope you had a good show. What were you selling? And when your next show is, please let us know. You guys, look how clean that is. I thought this was freaking amazing. It is copper. It has a copper lid and copper on the bottom. It is so shiny. It doesn't even smell like coffee, but you can totally put your coffee grounds in it so you are ready for each morning. And this one's going to run for 10 and it is up and running. You're literally in space hurtling towards Seattle. Wait, what? Seattle? Wait, you're coming to America? What? Oh my gosh, Pacific Northwest people, if you are around, go see ThriftWorks. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Where are you going? He's over Canada. You're going to Vegas. What's happening in Vegas? Final destination Vegas. Oh my gosh, Hodge is going to hate you. The second time you come to America and you still don't see her, she's going to be like, full. There's a meetup there? I didn't even know. I want to go to a meetup. That's so cool. He's going to meet up with Leslie. Oh my gosh, a Reworkers Passion. You're going to meet him. I'm so jealous. That's going to be fun. Who else is going? Y'all, that's so cool. Before I forget, I need to write down what giveaway is running. Does it tell me what number? Shoot. I will just remember. I will just remember. That is so much fun. I'm so jealous. I want to go. You already, oh yeah, you met him in Florida, didn't you? You were there in Florida, weren't you? Yes. And you're going to Vegas. It said number 4. Thank you. Number 4. I'm going to add the trading card. I'm just writing myself a note, you guys, because I have a brain span when live of like a snail and I won't remember. I won't remember. Thank you so much, friends. A brain span of a snail. I don't even know if snails have brains, but we're going with it, okay? Just make me feel like I'm smart because I'm not. I'm gonna do this. If you guys have any requests, let me know. I was so giggling over here. Speaking of snails, have a great show. Oh, well, you have a good nap before you go party your ass off in Vegas. Remember, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, except for, you know, crabs. That comes back with you, bro. This one is up and running. It is in a snowy owl hanger. It is on wood. You got married in Vegas? Oh my gosh. Except for what happens on Whatnot. Yeah, everything's documented on Whatnot. Everyone's live and everyone will know what happens. I've seen somebody go live and catch Not the crabs. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Yeah, everyone's gonna be documented. I saw somebody catch their whatnot room on fire on whatnot. So I mean, everything happens and it's documented, friends. This is a JG Meakin, England, Niagara Falls souvenir dish. It is bigger than a butter pat. Bigger than a butter pat, so it's just a small plate. Just a small plate. If you can see, it's like a little bit too big for a butter pat, but that is running. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out. And I appreciate you guys so much. Thriftworks is hilarious. I enjoy his shows whenever I'm able to catch them. I haven't even showed this yet. What's wrong with me? You guys, look at this. Isn't this pretty with the blue and white and the two stripes and then the wait, three, two stripes on the top. My eyes are playing tricks on me. I love the blue and white. You can use this as a trinket dish. You can use this as like a succulent planter. It took me a minute to come up with that word. Succulent planter, and that would be gorgeous. I'm gonna run this for $8, and that is running now. Who's gonna win the giveaway? It's about to pull, and you get the bonus extra card in it. Who's gonna win it? Bro, whoa, Brass Buddy, you got this. And Craftique Mall, you won the giveaway with the extra trading card. Heck yes. And Brass Betty. Woohoo. Great ground. That actually looks cute together. Anybody Scotty Dog fans? Scotty Dogs. Look how cute. I believe these are Scotty Dogs. I'm not dog smart. Not dog smart. Oh, you're welcome. I will sign it for you too. By the way, I like to sign the back and I will send that to you. So that's going to be awesome. That's like perfect giveaway for the raid. Okay, 32. I thought it was. Totally went past it. There it is. Scotty Dogs. I'm pretty sure that this is, and it is marked on the bottom, made in Japan. It has a hole in the bottom, so you can stash your unmentionables. You can stash your money in there, whatever you want to do. They are adorable, no chips or cracks. Beautiful piece, and this is running now. And size for reference, next to my head. Got size of my face. Next to my hand, that is running. So cute. Made in Japan. Thank you so much for the follows, friends. I appreciate you. I'm slowly working my way up to 13K. I will get there. 26 and 5. I've been jumping around, so I really don't know what I have showed. I really don't know what I've showed. This is pottery. It is, I love the drip glaze on it, but it's just like a little pottery planter. Look at the inside with the glazing and the brown and the yellow and the blue. And that's just sticker residue. I'm going to include this little potted plant so it's lamb's ear. But if you don't want it, you can use it somewhere else in the house. But I'm just going to include it together because it looks good. It looks good. It's running. The green kind of brings out this color right here in the pot. That's running. It's ceramic Yonomi teacups. Stoneware pottery. Thank you so much for looking at that. Okay. I think you said 26 that I haven't showed. I'm such a slacker. Okay, let's show this. I went to grab it and I already forgot what I was grabbing. Anybody do that? I have a brain span of a snail. What kind of shows does Thriftworks do? Thriftworks is located in, oh my gosh, France. Pretty sure. And he sources all his stuff now, and he has Thriftworks USA account, and he sends all of his stuff over to George's Finds, and they do like a co-host stream together, and they sell all of the items all at one time, and then it ships from America because of the the tariffs and stuff like that. It's just more cost effective to send it to one person as a big bulk item and then sell it out that way. So he can sell you all like the French antiques. He also makes the Thriftworks playing cards, which now they're more updated than this. This was his first design. I need to get some new ones. And so he sells all kinds of good stuff. So definitely check them out. I will see you later, Mandy. Good to see you, girlfriend. Don't work too hard. This is made in Kettering, Ohio by the Fernandez Art and Craft. I believe that's who framed it. It has the murder wire right here. You're back. I'm doing good. We just got a raid. Vintage artifacts. Oh my gosh. Hi, friend. This is a beautiful 4x6. If you just need a little pop of color on your gallery wall, this is made for you. And this is a running Georges. It's spelt differently. I will type it in the chat in a minute. She is a longtime seller. I love watching her. And I love it when she goes like to thrift stores or she does like the 100-mile garage sale thing. I love watching those shows. It's like my favorite. But let me see if I can tag her. Georges. It's spelled like George, and then you add OUS Finds. There you go. I tagged her at the bottom. She's amazing. I love her. She's so much fun. She finds good stuff. She even pulls stuff out of hoarders' houses. So you guys go give her a follow. Her and Thriftworks work together. She also does her own shows, but she's also doing all the stuff for Thriftworks, and she's working her booty hand off. I don't know how she does it all, but she is. What else haven't I showed? Showed that, showed that, showed that. Does anybody have requests? Just let me know. I'm just trying to make sure I show everything that I had loaded. This is made in Japan. They are salt and pepper grinder. So this is the salt and this is the pepper and the grinder. And then this has Japan. Did I miss pre-bids? I didn't click the button. I will check it just a second. This is running now for 10 seconds. Up and running. 42. I'm getting there. Yep. This is running. Oh, I see the pre-bids now. There is a pre-bid button. Thank you, Brass Betty. Thank you. I appreciate you. Anyone that is still here, I keep forgetting to say that there is max shipping 921. And so you can fill your box with all the goodness and we can have some fun here. Oh, this is the hand crank measuring tape. And it has like the aging on it. I love this. You can do so many things with it, craft with it, or you can just decorate it as is. It has the chippy paint. Isn't that good? We have a button now. Yes, we had a button for a short amount of time and then they took it away and now they brought it back. So I'm happy. You just picked up some amazing tools in it. Ooh, what kind of tools? I love that. Brass Betty, that's coming to you. Good grab. I'm excited. Okay. And then this is the Inkale. This is the Inkale jewelry box. So it has the beautiful like detailing around the sides. And then around the back, it does have a brass hinge. Again, this is mixed with like enamel with all the minerals to get all the colors and everything. And it is so stunning. And then let me show the inside. It's very clean. Very, very clean. And you can see the swirl. I'm like forgetting where my buttons are. Okay, this is running now. So beautiful. Hand chisels, hammer, axe, folding. I love folding rulers. I like setting them flat on the table and sticking my ephemera in those. Those are so good. So good. I haven't got creative on chisels, like how to use them in decor other than like just sticking them in something and enjoying the handle. I ran that for 10 years. I'm sorry, friends. Sorry, friends. I'm a slacker over here. Thank you so much, Ross Betty. That's coming to you. That was a gorgeous grab. I love that pink. I don't see pink very often, so that's why I grabbed it. You love them for the wood handles. Started filling that glass canister. But oh, yes. I love filling canisters with stuff. I have two. I have a big glass canister on my shelf that's filled with lace, and I have another one that's filled with clothespins, which is so cute. I saw today on someone's show that they used tattered pinstripe fabric and wrapped around clothespins. And I'm like, I love that idea. That looks so cute just to put in like a little dish. I really love that. Okay, I ran that. Oh, I didn't show this one yet today. This is a Limoges, France. So it's the Haviland Limoges, France. And it's this like little vase, and I had the little flowers in it. But look at the gold and all the little details. I mean, even around the gold, it's like 3D texture. So pretty. And it's very clean on the inside. Again, it is marked on the bottom. And that's running now. I love how that looked whenever I added the little floral just kind of dangling out. It's like a little extra pop of color to your shelf. And it has like blue and purple and greens and golds. So pretty. When's your next show, Vintage Artifacts? You guys, if you're our seller in here, please drop your shows, share them in the chat. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Yes, the tray. I was gonna show the tray and then I have to move stuff, so I was trying to hurry. I forgot to pull it out. Okay, so this is a wood tray. I just like these. If you have like a coffee table that's more like a footstool and that's not necessarily hard, this is nice for like a coffee table just to set it on there. You can put your drinks on. You don't have to worry about ruining anything. You can also use it for serving breakfast on Mother's Day. You know, you can hint at your loved ones to bring you sweet things for Mother's Day on a tray. That will never happen to me. It would be nice. It's a dream. Where are you at? I totally passed by this. Come back to me. There it is. This is going to run for $10. And 10 seconds. That is running. There we go. See how big it is? I totally just grinned for you guys. But isn't that pretty? It might use some oil just to give it a little extra dose, but I just love how simplistic this is. I've been thinking about upcycling this. Yeah, I might. I've been thinking about it. Nobody's grabbed it yet, so I may do some extra to it and then see what people think. I see potential, but not everybody can see potential initially. Oh, and this piece is one of my favorites. It is a little expensive. Go to the flea at 6 a.m. on Mother's Day. No breakfast in bed for me. My gosh. I would totally go there on Mother's Day too. I love going to flea markets. Finding the good deals and buying something for myself. But I also love a good breakfast. Don't get me wrong, but I'll just go to a restaurant because I won't get it. Look at the copper. You guys, this is a copper tray. It is so big. See how big this is? It is ginormous. It has patina. But look at the detail. You see all that engraving on it? Isn't that amazing? I've never seen a piece like this. It does have patina, but isn't that just a stunning piece? And then it has these little bumps around the edge. It is so good. I almost want to just hang this on the wall like this. It doesn't necessarily need to be a tray. I think it's just a work of art for the wall. Now I'm thinking I want to put this in my house. This is up and running. It's up and running. I think this will be so pretty on the wall. Oh my gosh. I got some ideas now. I got some ideas now. I think that ran. But I just picked up this piece, which I probably should put it in my brass show. But like hang this on the wall, add this little bow thing to the top, and then maybe some sconces like on either side. That'd be so cute. Ah, it might go on my wall now. Having pulled stuff is so hard. Amen. 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 Okay. Let me see if I can bring over the show because any fairy lamps. Renee, can you do me a favor? Because I'm gonna blow you away. But it's gonna be on Estate Sale Wars. I haven't loaded them up. But if you go into my profile and scroll down to the 29th of April, I'm gonna be loading fairy lamps for $1 start. I'm gonna have an Ellie Smith turtle fairy lamp. I'm going to have an Indiana glass, amber, fairy lamp. I'm going to have a pink tiara glass fairy lamp. I'm going to have bee boxes. So go bookmark that show. You are going to blow your mind. And they're going to start, once I get them loaded, they're going to start at $1. $1. Yes. Yes. So go bookmark that show, okay? But I'm going to start them for $1. But I'm putting them in that show. I've been looking, but the turtle is going to be amazing. Which one? It is going to be, let me see if I can pull it up on my other phone so I can show you. There's actually 3 of them, but it's going to be the one that has the most bookmarks that says 164. But you want to bookmark this show at 1 p.m. Central Time. But it's going to be midday if you guys hop in there. Amber Stars and Bars. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh, you found one too? Mine has the red on it. And I'm deciding if I want to soak it and get the red flashing off so it can just go all amber. That's what I'm trying to decide. You guys let me know. If you got a Stars and Bars fairy lamp and the flashing is coming off, would you soak it or would you leave it where it's kind of like still kind of flaking? Let me know. I'm trying to decide if I want to soak it and try to clean it off and make it a little bit nicer. Let the buyer decide. I can do that. I can do that. But yeah, you guys go bookmark that show. The other shows are just to raid back into the raid train so it can stay strong, but I definitely want to do that. You're following and bookmark. Awesome, Renee. If you like my vibe and you want to hang out with me in the future, you can also bookmark the one that looks like this in my auction tab. It looks like me. And you can click that a little alert bell and you can be alerted whenever I go live as well. And I will pin that at that show. Actually, every single show I go live, I pin that. And you will be alerted. So if you're interested in that. Does anybody have requests? I'm checking pre-bids. I don't see any pre-bids. Internet's acting up today. I hate internet problems. I hope my internet is okay. It looks like it's strong on my end, but I could be glitching too and I not know it. Oh yeah, I was going to show the shell. I forgot about that. I'm going to show the shell because I forgot to bring that over. Where are you? Brass. I guess I'm going to have to search brass. It's in my show tonight, but I still want to show it. I'm going to have a brass show tonight. So if any of you brass lovers like it, please hop in that show because you're going to love that. I'm going to show this. There we go. I'm going to pin that. This one's a lot of money. This is a lot of money. Piece you were just holding is that brass. I don't know what piece I was holding. Dustiness. The bow or the long platter thing. The bow, it was brass, yes. I can put it in that. I need to load that in my show for tonight. You've been watching this show forever. You guys, look how, this is like 10 pounds of brass. 10 pounds of brass. Okay. Size for reference. I'm getting my workout right now. It has the feet. It has a sticker that says made in India on the bottom. But look how thick this brass is. And it goes way down in there and then it curves back around into this beautiful shell. It is stunning. Isn't that good? It's so pretty, you guys. I love this one. I'm going to give this a run. I have not showed this in probably a couple weeks. So I just want to show it. It is beautiful. And I love that it has the feet. It is a statement piece in itself. If they like this, they should think of our swans. Yes. Heart to Haven. Hi, friend. You guys, everybody drop emojis in the chat in honor of Heart to Haven and tell her happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Dear Livy, happy birthday to you. Hope I embarrassed you. She told me last night it's her birthday today, so I want to send her all the birthday love since I saw her pop in. Oh, I don't like to have birthday parties or anything myself. I just feel a little weird about that on whatnot, but I will shout you out if I know it's your birthday. I hope you have a good birthday, hun, and have a good day. We're not going to have a repeat of yesterday. We're going to have a good day today, right? Um, let's see. I want to show this. I haven't showed this either. This is a cute little, this is marked on the bottom. It is silver plate. And it has the blue cobalt blue little glass insert. And it's like a little basket. It's so cute. And EPNS on the bottom. It is running for 10. Oh, I forgot. You asked about something. Somebody asked about something a minute ago. So the person that asked about this, if it was the bow, I'm going to load this in my show tonight. I'm going to load this in my show tonight. So if you bookmark my show tonight, it's the brass train. It is a spotlight on brass. I'm going to load this. It's not in there yet, but I will load it in there. And it is very heavy. It is gorgeous. So I'm going to put it in that show. Okay. And it is tonight, I believe, at 9 p.m. my time, Central Standard. So if you just bookmark that, I will definitely put that in there. And it's probably going to start for $10 for what I have in it. It'll probably start for 10, just heads up, but it's gorgeous. It's a train. It's a train. It's hosted by Amy Perrin and Mr. Ornament, which is actually Mrs. Ornament. And they do like different theme shows. It's on Tuesdays. It's like a short train, and everybody has 20-minute slots. And we just highlight whatever the theme is. And this one is going to be for brass. So I have lots of stuff already loaded. I just forgot to load this beauty. So that is definitely going to go in there. I don't remember all the things. Is your internet working, Heart to Haven? Because I said your phone froze. I hope you heard me sing to you, even though I'm not a singer. You probably bursted your eardrums. Your phone was saving you from my singing. Let's see. Oh, I didn't show this. This is a Baptist hymnal book. Some people like to just collect these. Some people like to use these just for the music pages on the inside. But this is a Baptist hymnal. It is from 1975. Is it this page? Yeah, it says 1975 edition right there. And it's just a white Baptist hymnal book. So if you would like that, I'm running that for $5 today, and that is up and running. It's in great condition. It has all the hymnals in it. You can even craft with these pages. No one's going to judge you. These books, I'm working on it, Sunny days. Yes. Yes. I may push it to be a little bit later because Mandy was telling me it's too early for her. So I may push it to be a little bit later, but I think I want to do Tuesdays. And I don't want to compete with the other big dogs later in the day. So I think I'm going to just give it a whirl. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. I am going to skip the week of the 29th, by the way, just because I have that big show and that's going to be way too much stress for me. Did I sell the peacock print you had in the bin a while back? I don't think I did, but now you're making me want to look it up. Peacock. Are you talking about this one? I think it just went to the bin. So 1 second. Peacock. I wish it would automatically pin when you bring something over from the bin. If you're talking about that, that is right here. This one does have wear. I found this at a crazy estate sale. I kind of want to pull this apart and clean it better, but I haven't. But this is kind of like a tray. You love 8:30 a.m. Vintage artifacts. I'm not a morning girly. Like 9:45 is early. I'm just not fully awake yet. If you're talking about this, it does need to be cleaned under the glass, but I just haven't done it because you got to pop like this part off. Now, some of it is kind of coming off right here and in the corners and stuff, but you can pop that out and clean it and then put it back on. It's so pretty. You're up at 5 a.m. Girl, 5 a.m.? You're killing me. No, that is way too early. Way too early. Oh my gosh. Way too early. Okay. Any last requests, friends? It's been a little quiet. I've been on like 2 hours. I don't want to bore you guys if I'm on too long, but 5 a.m. You're still blowing my mind with 5 a.m. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm gonna show this. This is in the buy it now. I just have it right next to me, so I'm like, why not show it? And stuff is falling. I love that for myself. This is a fruitcake tin, Hostess fruitcake tin, but look how pretty that is. Look at the details. Look at around the edge. It is a Hostess fruitcake tin. And you know what? I'm going to run it as an auction. Well, that's weird. Run as an auction. And it's starting at a different price. Okay, that's running. It's running, but that's so pretty. I haven't shown this one in a hot minute either. And I just feel like it deserves to be looked at because I just love that design. I love to collect these and put buttons on the inside and just fill it solid with buttons and all the sewing notions. And it's also something really pretty to look at, right? So thank you for looking at that. Let's see. I just realized I didn't show something else. I passed by it earlier. I'm going to show this. This is a beautiful amber glass, like relish type dish. And you can put all of your goodness in here. The backside is where it's imprinted with that daisy pattern. It does have a little bit of scratching just from age, but I just feel like that's so pretty. I would put all the pickles and cheese and meats and everything in there. Isn't that stunning? Somebody unlocked a coupon. You guys make sure that you're using your coupons because I don't remember when it restarts, but just use your coupons. If you get it unlocked, use them, use them. Thank you so much for looking. I just love that design. It just caught my eye with the daisies, or maybe they're a different flower. Are they daisies? I don't know. June 1 restarts. So there you go. We have time, but just make sure you use them. If you're spending money, you might as well use your coupon. Okay. Show that, show that, show that, show that. I think I showed everything. Oh, I didn't show this. Or this, or this, or this. Okay, I'm slacking. There's still stuff to show. Still stuff to show. I just grabbed it all. Okay. We are going to show. What do I find first? This one, the apothecary jar. I like picking up apothecary jars and then putting like a little candle in there and just letting it flicker. But you can add whatever you want in there. I just added the candle just so you can see like the glow. So you can see how that glows on the camera. I just think that's pretty. It just adds a little ambiance because it's catching all the shapes of the glass. And battery operated, you don't have to worry about it getting too hot. You still get the moodiness vibe of the glow, which is very pretty. And then I have this really pretty piece. Look at this picture. I love the handles and then how the shape of the mouth is. It is like a speckled glaze on this pottery piece. I guess I put it for 6. Maybe a candle and lace and ribbon. You can totally do that. Yeah, you can add whatever you want. Let's see. This is towards the bottom. There we go. This is going to run starting now for this cute little ornate speckled. You can add like lace to it. You can add flowers coming out of it. What did I do with those flowers? I don't know. I have Livy's. flowers that she grabbed earlier from me, but isn't that cute? Look at that. It kind of looks cute. Just as a quick force in there. Let it drape over, kind of give it a vibe. That's kind of fun. I like to do that. And then I like adding these kind of florals. These are the more high end stuff. I took the original tag off of it, but these are great little florals. It's just on a grapevine wreath with this greenery. You can even take the greenery out and use it. You can stick something in the middle if you wanted to. I just like adding these as pops of color for greenery in like my bookcases, just so it's not just all hard stuff. It kind of like softens and gives texture to your shelf. I have these in my booth. That's why I have a bunch of these still. Slowly kind of selling them off, but I sold them in my booth for like $10 a piece. So I'm selling them for eight. But these are really good quality. I believe these are Vintage and Lancaster brand, which are really good greenery brand. I just can't afford to do a bulk buy from them, so I don't have any more. I did a group buyout. And then the last thing I was going to show, it makes a great bracelet, by the way. I found this on an estate sale and I'm just been obsessed with like needlepoint. But look at the top of this. It's just a little bitty like trinket box and it's all lined. It's very nice. On the bottom, it says needlework, hand stitched China. It's Fetco, but I just love that. And it is padded on the top with the needlepoint. But that is going to run now. I just love that as a pop of color. You can just sit it on your shelf like this. I mean, you can put stuff in it as you want to, but I just thought it would be cute on a shelf just like that. So you can see it, or on your vanity. You can see that pretty flowers. I just love that with the butterflies. So cute. When I found it, it was like full of needles and pins, and I was like, yeah, we're taking that out. Taking that out. I think this is in there. I didn't run this either. Let's do this one. I'm going to take this one down to $3, and this is running. This is a like a peacock Moroccan type style little tin, like a T10. But isn't that beautiful with the design? And you can use this as like a little riser. You can put your tea in it. If you're like one of those that like to add like those flavor packets to your water, you can fill it with this and then shove it in your purse and kind of keep it organized, or put all of those little packets on there so then it actually looks cute. But then you can get your goodies out of there off of your shelf, like by your coffee bar or whatever you want. And I forgot to say thank you. Brentwood, thank you so much. I'm just yapping away and I forget to say thank you. Let's see what else I got. Let's do this cute little bird. It's a little resin bird. I love birds, you guys. And sometimes when I don't like the color of them, I repaint them. But I think this one's really perfect. A little bluebird. I love when sellers give good ideas. Yes, you can do so much. I like to be able to use things for true purpose. So we're not just collecting things just for decor. They need to be useful. Now, this is going to be more decor, but let's say if you bought this or like a little tin, you could just set that on top so it'd be cute. And then when you go to use it, you just move it. Whatever you want to do, set this on a stack of books. I just like a pop of color and birds. I'm just a sucker for birds. We're just going to say that. I'm a sucker for birds. I love them. And this one's going to run now. $4. He's so cute. Yeah, he does look cute. I mean, you can just pop him on anything you want. And he looks adorable. A stack of books, whatever you want. I do have birds in my decor, so I like picking them up. And then if they're ugly or if they're chippy, I like paint them and save them and give them texture. Okay, I think this one's perfect for a plate wall. This is like a W.S. George plate. It's a collector plate. But I just love this. I know it's like pine cones and stuff, and we're more in spring, but I just thought this was such a beautiful plate with the birds. So on a, just several different plates on your wall. I think this is just really pretty if you do like a plate wall. My grandma had a plate wall of plates that she painted, but I'm not a painter. So like if I do a plate wall, it'd be stuff like this. And you can intermix it with like wood and art and all kinds of other pieces. And this one's gonna run now for 5. Let me just show you guys. If you did like a gallery wall, you can do something like this and then add this next to it. And then add like some butterflies. I don't really want to drop these, but you kind of get the vibe. Like that can totally look so good together, just depending on how you style it up. So you can totally put art with plates on your wall. Isn't that good? Okay. Let's see. What else haven't I shown? Let's see. I need to find more easels that fit my shelves. I love my shelves, but it gets really tricky decorating them because I have to put the smaller stuff down on the 2 bottom shelves and the bigger stuff up top. And not all of my easels fit. And so it's just, it's a trick. It's a trick. I gotta find more smaller easels. But some of the easels are not made the same and I can't trust them. I showed this at the beginning and I just want to show it again because I feel like somebody needs it. I haven't had it that long, so don't feel like I'm forcing it on you, but I still think it's good. And I moved it and I don't see it now. What the heck? Oh, there it is. This is the one that we didn't know what the language was on the back. It's either German or Russian or something, but it's very old. It does have the little hanger that you can flip up so you can hang it right there. And this is a wood frame. It does have a little bit of water damage, but it does have the flowers on the inside that is pressed. I thought this was so pretty. You can tell that this is very old just from the backing and its marking on the back. But isn't that pretty? It's running for 10. There we go. So pretty. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, I think I am going to hop off. I'm gonna hop off. If you guys have any last requests, just let me know. But I think I'm gonna hop off and get all of this kind of work together. I gotta go pick up boxes from the post office, get ready for my show tonight. So if you guys want to bookmark my show for the brass, I'm gonna have lots of goodness such as this and more loaded in that show. It's 20 minutes, so I'm gonna try to run as fast as I can later. So I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for being here, and let's see who we can go raid. Let's see. Oh, it's not even telling me anybody on that phone. Let's see. Create a raid. Sunset Swap Market. I told her I was gonna raid her later. So let's go see into her. She does $3 starts, max shipping 921 in there, and she has a good mix of items. So I will see you guys later. Bye, friends.